Hey guys, welcome to my channel. As a first video, as an introductory video, I thought I would do a Draw My Life. It's a way of introducing myself, giving you guys an insight into my background, who I am, why I'm here, and basically I just felt like, I'm going to tell my story first and foremost. I'm going to let you know not everything. There are some things not going to talk about. I'm going to leave them out because I don't feel comfortable talking about them on here, but I will tell you most things. I will tell you, everything that I feel comfortable talking about. It's not the best of stories. It's not the nicest. There are some things in there that even to this day I don't like to think about, but it is what it is. What's happened has happened. Would I change some of it? Yes and no. I say yes because there are certain things I really, really wish hadn't happened. Having said that, had they not, I wouldn't be the person I am today. I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't have the people in my life that I do, all of whom I'm very, very grateful for. My friends who I've told about this channel, they've been so supportive. They've said yes, they'll get behind it. They're going to support me, and I'm incredibly, incredibly grateful. So, without further ado, hi, my name is James Toomey, and this is my story. On the 28th of February 1997, a beautiful woman named Sharon Ann Toomey gave birth to a son, James Edward. They were surrounded by the boy's father and brother, both of whom were called Dennis. Very soon after, my life was turned upside down. On the 10th of December 1999, my mother lost a long and hard-fought battle with breast cancer, leaving behind a husband and two sons who were aged 2 and 7 years old. My dad made many sacrifices in order to raise us both on his own, and I will forever be grateful for everything he has done and everything he continues to do. Growing up was difficult. At school, I always knew I was different. I felt as though something was missing, although because I was so young I couldn't quite understand exactly what it was. My friends' parents all knew the situation, and when I would visit, they would try to compensate in certain ways. They gave warm welcomes and big smiles which made me feel both happy and sad. Happy because I was receiving what I longed for but couldn't receive at home, but sad because I knew that when the day was ending, I would have to go home and leave it behind. Eventually at school I was so miserable that I moved at the age of 9. By that point, however, the damage had already been done. Age 11, I was in my final year of primary school, and I began to feel incredibly depressed. I cried almost every day over the silliest of things, but at the time I was so young I didn't fully understand what was happening, and I was just labelled as a crybaby. As per the natural course of education, I changed schools again soon after. In the second year of my time at this new place, history repeated itself. Again, I felt sad and depressed, but it hit me harder than it ever had done before. I didn't eat or sleep properly, and I would go to school dreading the day ahead. At the age of about 14 or 15 years old, I dipped to my lowest point in my life. Emotions weren't running high like they had been in the past, but the mental processes and the psychological side really hit me hard. The idea of going to school made me feel physically sick, and there were a number of times when I genuinely contemplated suicide as a means to escape. To this day, I firmly believe that there are 3 reasons why I didn't go ahead with it. First of all, I had a lot happening at the time outside of school that was able to distract me from these thoughts, such as theatre productions, clubs, and trips abroad. Secondly, I realised that my family had already suffered enough through the death of my mother. I couldn't bear putting them through that twice. Third, and this is one I will always remember the exact details of, I discovered a YouTuber by the name of Lily Singh, who gave herself the title of Superwoman. I remember the video I watched, where it was, and what time of the day it was, and it made me feel so much better. Soon after, I discovered another video that was aimed at motivation, and it worked. She gave me a newfound confidence in life and pulled me out of a place that I had never been to before or since, and I will forever be grateful for what she has done for me. I was eventually forced to continue my education elsewhere as my grades did not meet the requirements for staying where I was. Initially, I was upset, however, I was determined not to let it bring me down. I started sixth form and discovered things I had previously been far less aware of. Where I had just come from, the atmosphere was one that meant you had to conform to certain norms if you wanted to fit in. The new place that I was at encouraged individuality and the importance of being true to yourself. I finally felt happy and free. I made incredible new friends, all of whom I loved dearly. They showed me that you still be whoever the hell you want to be and still be cared and loved. The day I left, I was happy and sad. Sad because I was leaving behind a place that offered me so much and I felt I had only just found my feet in education. However, I was incredibly happy at the same time because that morning I had received the news that I was going to be studying at my first choice university, doing the degree that I had wanted to do for years. In 2016, I finally joined a gym, both for physical and health reasons. Before joining, I wouldn't be overly confident of my look in a t-shirt or shorts. I felt incredibly self-conscious, and I was convinced that negative judgments were being sent my way. I tried to cover it as much as possible by wearing long sleeves, even in the blistering heat of California and Canada. Since I joined the gym, I've gained so much more self-confidence, and I'm willing to wear things like t-shirts and shorts that I have never worn previously, and I wear them even more so now that I have tattoos to show off to people. September 2017, first year of university. The year was turbulent to say the least. There were emotional times, and the job that I had at the start of the year, I ended up leaving because the stress it caused me was too much to handle. I found another job soon after, which I loved, and carried out to the end of the year, which I was delighted about. Summer 2018 was also quite rocky. My dear aunt and my mother's sister passed away, and I was emotional and upset for the remainder of the summer. I still miss her, of course, and I will forever. But I know that there are two sisters up there looking down on me and keeping me safe. Now I am in my second year of university. I have a good number of close friends, all of whom have seen me laugh, cry, and just be me. I'm more positive about the future and I'm fixated on a career which I will pursue with utmost determination. I'm soon heading into therapy to find out exactly how my brain works, but I am going in with an open mind that I will receive the help I need. So that is me. Now, here is the reason that I am here today. I want to spread positivity and love as much as I can. I want to be someone that can help someone with any and all problems. If I can make one person a day smile or feel better about themselves, even for a small fleeting moment, I will be happy that I have done what I wanted to do. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon.